Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's going to be kind of like a chit chat get ready with me, and the first thing I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate, and I'm taking it on my NYX brush in the number 10. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it dries out. When it dries out I have to like spray it with Fix Plus and it's so long. Starting to fill in the brows. And if I don't use this one, then I'll use the NYX eyebrow gel. So it's this one. I love it so much because it dries really quick, and literally you could put your hand over it and it wouldn't come off because it's that smooth, and it dries to like a good mixture. And then I set it with the brow mascara, which is really cool. But yeah, I like to take it throughout the brow, like so. And then as soon as I get to the inner portion, just push up. Because you never want this part of your brow to be too harsh, else it just looks too drawn on. So I just like to keep it more natural. Because you know when you get your first brow done and then you start attempting the second one? Literally, I have friends who don't breathe when they're doing the eyebrows. And I feel like I breathe, but I take breaths, I take deep breaths. It's really hard to talk and do at the same time, so I'm trying to focus on it. But a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. What am I doing today? I just did a bit of cleaning. You know that one day where you like want to be really lazy? Me and Mike went to the bottle bank yesterday because we had a lot of bottles that we needed to put in the recycling, but obviously they don't have the glass recycling bins anymore. Back in Nottingham they used to have like these like black kind of basket things where you could put your glasses in, but I think they've stopped it. I don't know if people like used it or it wasn't like, it didn't really benefit people. Well, it benefit people, but maybe they didn't have as many collections as they thought they'd get. But yeah, I thought I'd do my eyebrows in this video because I never really do it on camera because it just takes so long, as you can see. But yeah, kind of like how they came out today. They're not very harsh. So I think I'm going to go ahead and carve out my brows just using a regular. In fact, I'm going to use a different concealer today. This is the Kiko Natural Concealer, Kiko Milano, in the shade 6. I really like this concealer, so it's more for you natural girls. I've been in Kiko for a while, to be fair. And the last time I went in there was November times last year. Yeah, I haven't been in there for a good while, so. And they always have really nice discounts on. Not discounts, like offers on. Like if they got like, I think it's 3 for 4. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, guys, but they have some deals on that are really good. I think it's 3 for £5, I think that's what it was. So you know, like, when a girl hears that, she's round them corners, innit? As you guys can see, this is why I don't do my eyebrows on camera, because it takes so long. But I thought I'd sit down and talk to you guys, because I never really do. I always do voiceovers. I thought I'd sit down and talk. So what's going on in my life? So it was my dad's birthday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. It was my dad's birthday. Dad, if you're watching this, don't be offended. But do you know when something just goes out of your brain? It's literally what's happened. Me and my sister were like behind the bar because you gotta get some dough. The past few parties that I've heard of, there's always something going off. There's always somebody being hurt or something like that. So I think it was a good idea for him to take it to Chesterfield. I think I'll use that same concealer just to prime my eyelids. I always do my eyes first. I don't know why I don't do my foundation first sometimes. But yeah, just striping it on. Me and Mike ordered a sofa, and it's supposed to be here in, I think it's next week, because it was like, they said something like a 6-week wait. Blend that out of my fingers. The thing is as well, like, we did a credit check with them as well, and I don't know if we have no credit or something, but it came back like thingy, because we always paid the bills on time and everything. But it came back like declined, and she said it's probably could be I have no credit. Using my Benlai banana powder and this big brush from Eco Tools. I really like this brand because They're all natural products, so no animal testing or anything like that. They've got really nice brushes as well, and they're really good. Just gently set that. But yeah, I've been watching some programmes lately, like I'm really into Coronation Street right now and The Undateables. Shout out to anyone who watches The Undateables, it's so good. Taking this eyeshadow from Arbonne. It's just a nice colour. I'm just gonna put that very high, so like here. Okay, so what were they doing? Yeah, they were saying something about putting them on the show, and I just thought to myself, like, I've got disabled family and I would never dream of putting them on the show, because some people like laugh at them, and I just don't think that's okay, if you know what I mean. I think it's a bit harsh, but if they enjoy it, then what can we do, eh? Especially with Tourette's. I was in town the other day, just around near where the Crown Plaza Hotel is, because Mike goes to the gym there, so he just dropped me off, and there was a woman, no, yeah, it was a woman. The woman had Tourette's, and the guy, like, came up in her face. You could, but it's, do you know what I don't understand? You could blatantly tell that she had Tourette's. Not in a harsh way, but you could blatantly tell. And he just, like, went up in her face screaming at her, like, what do you mean, and stuff. I was gonna walk over, but, like, he walked away after a bit, like, of people staring at him. And then, do you know when they do that? Oh, text from Chella. I'll read that in a minute, babes. But yeah, I just don't understand it, like, the whole things that are going on. Like, I'm not one to, like, you know, proper get into politics, but I like to have an idea of what's going on in the world. And I think it's so harsh that people... I'm really trying to think of the programme that we was watching. It was these American guys, and they were saying they've set up like a shooting bit, like they practice shooting stuff because they wanted to go visit the Muslims. Like a Muslim, I think it was an ISIS or Muslim practice space. They wanted to go visit it and like challenge them or whatever. I hope I've got that right. And then there was another guy in the show, and he was a Muslim, and he's like a preacher, and he was talking about, okay guys, I know I've been blending this for ages, but I like to build it up. He was talking about how he always gets hate in the streets and stuff, like people nearly running him over and stuff. And I just think to myself, like, how is that allowed? How is that allowed? Like, I saw one of my friends post something saying, swap the name Muslim to Jew. Don't it sound like Nazi? I'm taking just a brown, my eyeshadow, and literally just putting that here, dabbing it, as you can see, just on the outer bit. Do you know who I've been loving, like, watching so much more lately? Laura Lee. I just think she's great. Like, her personality, her energy, everything. It's just great. And I was watching some of her older vlogs of when she went to Bora Bora. Just going in with a matte black eyeshadow back into that crease and just dotting that on the outer V and dragging that out slightly. I like to go in with a little and then deepen it up. Make sure you tap this off because you don't want too much product going in to your crease. But I really like to drag it out at the edge, because when I apply the concealer, it will literally drag it up, you know. But yeah. Do you know when, like, you were in school and, like, your teacher was telling you, well, you're gonna miss school, you're really gonna miss school, and you were like, miss school? Bitch, weird. And now, like, you're looking back at responsibility of life, and not that, like, the responsibility of life's bad, but you're kind of, like, looking back at what your life is now and how different it was. Because as some of you guys may not know, I don't live at home. I live with my boyfriend, so, which is nice. But yeah, it's hard because I didn't realise how much responsibility came into it. It's the little things like coming home and not having to make dinner or making my own breakfast because it'd be made for me. most of the time, especially on a weekend. Like in my house, you'd have a Jamaican breakfast on a Saturday because nobody's got work or school. So my dad's girlfriend would make a Jamaican breakfast. Plantain, egg, bacon, sausage, sometimes breadfruit. She made this tea. See if she made Horlicks, yeah, it wouldn't taste like Horlicks. Just gonna go into my Morphe 12S palette. It's looking so rank, guys. But I'm literally taking this shade. Too late to talk. I was watching the Drake Child's Play music video yesterday. And Tyra can cuss. That's why I just realised, like, that's probably why he was like, why you gotta fire me at cheesecake, you know I let it go there. But yeah, I'm sorry, but I'd choose Tyra over all those strippers. Even though there was like a few of them that were like bomb.com. But what would you rather have? Would you rather have someone who's loyal to you or someone who's strips for you and others? Strips for not just you, but all your friends too. Sleep bouncer shit there. Well, I honestly feel like putting some music on. I'm sure you guys probably know this. I like to get ready to music sometimes. Like if I have time, I'll sit down and get ready to music. Right, I need to go to my way. I need to go wide on my. I need to go in my. Okay, so I wasn't actually gonna leave that. That's why I like this brush so much, because it just applies even textures. Look how nice that eyeshadow looks, guys. Looks so good. I'm taking, let me show you, this shade. I'm putting it on my inner corners. Okay, so my camera just chipped out there for a minute, but I was in the process of doing my eyeliner. When I get to this part, inner part, I like to keep it thin. So I feel like it makes my eyes look more. I like to do my own thing. I feel like it makes me happier as well. Like I'd rather sit here and do makeup for you guys because I enjoy it so much. And it's also good for me because I get to see what looks look good on me and which ones don't. Oh no, oh no. Okay, okay. That's it for the eyes, let's get on to skin. Okay, so I'm now going to open the palette back to slammed closed because I need to see through it. I'm going to use my Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Haven't used this since I got, because I got this one and then I got the Professional. So I literally just apply it to my T-zone. I don't know, I never know how like to apply this product because it's very silicone-y. It feels like it's very slippery. So I never know whether to dab it in. Dab, 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 yeah. Sorry for my ratchetness. I've been so ratchet lately and I don't know what's wrong with me. Next I'm taking my Black Opal True Colour foundation stick in the shade Caroub. That doesn't look too bad on camera, but I feel like it's a bit more red. That's the word, it's a bit more red for me. So I like my foundations to be very close to my skin colour. Just taking my brush. Oh, I've applied too much foundation, haven't I? I always do this. Do you know what, we'll just say we're going for a full coverage today. Because I feel like, I don't know, I haven't worn makeup for a good while, like consistently. Because even if I go town or something, I'll just put concealer on. Because I can't be bothered. Well, I can't be bothered, but like, especially because I was sick. My beauty blender to soak up the aqua product. But yeah, if you, I don't know. I feel like I'm taking a gap year out because I haven't actually decided if I want to go to uni. Now moving on to concealer. LA Girl Pro Conceal, HD Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I can't stress enough how much I love this concealer, like, it's just everything. But yeah, just taking my sponge and blending it out. Love it. So yeah, I don't like too much product underneath my eyes either. I like it to still look natural. Because if it don't look natural, then I don't really do get much. Just use my Ben Nye banana powder to set. To like, as you can see, that's proper like nose, and on the sides just to contour it a bit more before we contour, and then put it in. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm just taking the rest of that powder and setting on above where I put that contour. The sides of my temple. Like that. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but me and Mike are going on holiday. We're going to see his mother, then dusting that away. Hey guys, I'm actually an Arbonne representative, so if you do want any of anything from the range, I will link the website below. Literally, I haven't even had breakfast yet. I was like, do you know what? Film a video! Eco Eyes of Love Kohl eyeliner. And this is really black. I use my YSL gel liner, but it's good to switch it up sometimes. Also, I don't want that to run out before. It's my favourite. And who wants their favourite stuff to run out? Not me. Take that brush I used before and literally kind of smudge out that liner I just added. And this eyeshadow. How about that? Follow the structure of my nose. Like that. It's literally the lightest thing you ever do. I like to bring it out to the side. Like that. And then the bottom as well. I'm going into blush and I'm using my favourite palette. These are Waver palette. Dabbing into this shade right here. The light pink shade as well. Dab. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come through. Oh. And I'm taking this shade and this shade. Oh, you guys better prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself. It depends. Like if you want more of a glowy highlight, you can always go back in. But I like to start slow first. Don't like to just go. You know what I mean? Yep. Down the bridge. This brown shadow that I featured 600, 50, 100 million, 828 times. Forehead, come through, forehead, come through, forehead. Now it's time for lips. I've got these two lipsticks here. One's from Wet n Wild and one's from Barry M. Like I'm going to colour my lips in with this collection lip liner, and then I might go on top of it with the lipstick. So I'm going to take this one from Wet n Wild and I'm just going to go for it. Okay. So I'm going to do my lashes off camera and come back to you guys. Sorry, I had something in my eye there. But yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. This is the end result. of my chick chat getting ready for me. I feel like it's a bit boring, but I will try to do more things so that I have more to talk about, okay guys? Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Add me on Twitter, which is Rushanab.blakee. Everything that I've used in this video I will link down below, so you will have that. And what I said about the Arbonne eyeshadow, I'll put that link down there for you as well. The gold and the brown mixed together to make kind of, it looks kind of fierce after fighting with that wing for so long. It better. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Ring the bell so you can get a notification every time that I post. And for more videos like this, make sure you comment and tell me what videos you want to see, because I'm not gonna know. Or maybe I'm telepathic. I'm joking, I'm joking. But thank you for watching, guys, and bye. See you in my next video.